Aeneas, it's unclear.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome at Dolphin Academy. In just a moment, we will start our Dolphin training's presentation. And if you would like to have a short meet and greet with one of our dolphins, that is possible. You can buy a ticket for that at the entrance gate at my colleagues for $20 or 36 guilders. With that ticket, you can come down after the show towards the blue platform where you will receive a kiss on your cheek from one of our dolphins. Of course, we will make a nice picture of that kiss, and that picture is included in the price. Een hele goede middag, dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Welkom bij Dolphin Academy. We gaan zo meteen beginnen met onze dolfijnen trainingspresentatie. Mocht je nou een korte meet and greet willen met een van onze dolfijnen, dan is dat mogelijk. Daarvoor kun je een kaartje kopen bij de toegangspoorten bij mijn collega's voor $20 of 36 gulden. Met dat kaartje kun je na de show naar beneden komen naar het blauwe platform. Daar krijg je een zoen op je wang van een van onze dolfijnen. Wij maken daar een foto van en die foto is inclusief in de prijs. And it looks like we're going to start our dolphin training presentation right now. So everybody keep your cameras focused on the trainers in the water. Because they will introduce themselves in a spectacular way. To the bottom of the lagoon, and here she is popping out together with Roxanne and Diana. Then on the right side we also have Money Christine, and she has a nice surprise for us in store as well. So keep your cameras focused on her. She's being pushed underneath her feet as well, and she will pop out of the water together with Gigi and Okiet. And there she is with a beautiful dive off. Is working today with Gigi and Okiet. Gigi is a lady of 30 years old and Okiet is a girl of 1 year old. Lindsay is working with Diana and Roxette. Roxette is 11 years old and Diana is 6 years old. Now we're going to see one of our dolphins on the platform, and that's what we call a dry dock, because we're going to show you a little bit more of the head. Here is Diana. As you can see, she has a long mouth in front, and if she opens the mouth, there are 80 to 100 teeth inside. On the side of her head are the eyes. They're not in front, but on the side, so she can blink on the left and the right at the same time because they have binocular vision. And on top of her head is her blowhole. That's where they breathe through. They also have a tongue, and they use, of course, the tongue for tasting, and also when they're still with their mom, very young, like Okiet, she uses her tongue to drink milk. She makes a little straw of her tongue, and then she drinks milk from her mother, Roxanne, and they drink about 15 liters of milk per day. Behind the eyes, they have a small hole, and that's the ear. And they can hear a 7 times higher frequency than we can. It's hard to see from far out where the ear is, but it is definitely there, behind the eye. So dolphins themselves use sound to communicate with each other, and of course they need their ears to hear that. Now we're going to listen to one of the sounds, and that is the clicks. The clicks are a very important sound, and that's for the echolocation. That's this one. They send those clicks out underwater, and when they bounce an object, the sound waves come back. That's how they know exactly what's in front of them without using their eyes. The sound waves come back, they catch that with their lower jaw, then it goes to the ear and to the brain. We also have the whistle, and that's actually their name in dolphin language. So dolphins don't have names like we do, but they have a whistle. So if they want to call each other, they just imitate each other's whistle. Then of course they also have the singing sound. And the singing sound is to express their emotions when they're happy, sad, or angry, for example. And they do that with their mouths open, but all the sounds do come from their blowhole on top of their head. Now the trainers will go back into the water with their dolphins to show you some nice water words. So on the right we have Marika's team together with Gigi and Ukit, and on the left is Zenzi together with Kayana and Roxette. Now we will start off by looking at the dolphin's belly. You can see that the belly is way lighter than their back, and that's because of their natural camouflage. Because when you look from down to up, it's much lighter because of the sun, and when you look from up to down, it's much darker, so killer whales and sharks won't notice it that fast. Then of course, we have the pectoral fins, and the trainers are going to show you the pectoral fins with a pec dance. Here you see the pectoral fins. Those are the ones on the side of your body. Inside the pectoral fins are bones, and those bones actually look like our hands, so with 5 fingers. They use the pectoral fins to stop and steer with. Then the trainers are going to demonstrate to you how big the trust is between trainer and dolphin with some beautiful jump overs. And then you can also see how strong their tail is. They can lift their whole body weight out of the water just by using their tail. Inside the tail fin is cartilage and connective tissue, and they use the tail up and down and not sideways like fishes and sharks do. Now on their back they also have a dorsal fin. Here you can see that the tail moves up and down and not sideways like fishes and sharks do. So on the back they have a dorsal fin, and that dorsal fin has just like the tail fin cartilage and connective tissue inside. They use the dorsal fin to keep in balance with. Now the trainers are going to go back towards the blue platform. And of course the dolphins will get a nice reward. Dolphins renew their skin every 2 to 3 hours, and that's why they have such a smooth skin. And they're going to show you how fast they can swim by swimming a lap through the lagoon. Woo! This is what we call a speed run. They can reach a top speed of 40 kilometers an hour. That's 25 miles an hour. So like I told you before, dolphins move their tail up and down and not sideways like fishes and sharks. And Kayana and Roxette can show you how fishes and sharks move their tail. Here they go with a shark imitation. And if you see something nice, don't hesitate to give the dolphins a very big applause, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a big reward for them and they will try their best to even more for you. Now we're going to see what the trainers have in store for us more. Kayana has learned to do a front flip, so keep your cameras ready in front of the blue platform because that is where she will pop out with a beautiful
Catch that?
Yeah. And Gigi has learned to do a cannonball. So keep your cameras ready in front of the blue platform because that is where she is supposed to pop out of the water. And there she is, with a big splash. around the coast of Curacao, we have the spinner dolphins who live here. And although we work with coastal bottlenose dolphins, our dolphins can give you a nice imitation of a spinner dolphin. Roxette will pop out of the water with a beautiful V-spin. Some nice big dice of Upit and Gigi. Now Roxette and Kayana will jump a square through lagoon. Once towards the ocean, once to the left, and once back at us. And give them a very warm applause. Go back in the water for one nice surprise. And as you can hear, the dolphins are very excited. So they're going to swim all the way to the back of the lagoon because they have another spectacular way to come back to the swimming platform. Now there's one last thing that the trainers will ask from the dolphins. Because we're going to see the dolphins once more from their very best side, which is of course high up in the air. Here they go. You have seen Gigi, Upit, Roxette, and Kayana. Now everybody can raise their hands high up in the air because also the trainers and the dolphins are going to wave you bye-bye, of course. So everybody, hands high up in the air.